아니 그래도 너 너무 먼 치킨 아닌가? 그래도 성장형인데 주인공이 성장형이기 전에 이미 다 성장해버려서.
How can I?
대출 받을까?
Till next time.
아 이거 그거 해야 되는데. 이거 만들어 놔야 되는데. 곰으로 쓸까? 어? 장갑 내가 안 만들었나? 아 맞다, 처음부터 만들어야지. 아 망했다, 돈이 없잖아. 아 250이네 방관이. 아 그냥 곰 쓸까? 이쁜거? 둘 다 굴인데. 아 그런가요? 아들을 낸 그러네. 좀 팔 거 있나? 물약 다 팔, 이거 염료 다 팔까? 아 이거 보석 이거 필요도 없는 것. 이거 팔아야지. 어디가 비싸게 쳐주려나? 어디가 비싸게 쳐주려나? 여기서 있는 거 다 팔고. 여기 애들이 다 부자더라고요. 다 기본 다 10,000원? 노비 쪽에서는 하토리가 제일 돈 많았었는데 5,000이었던가 6,000이었던가.
I feel faint. My head.
Another murder by the horrid beast.
제가 이 사람한테 돈 다 쏟아부어서
Greetings. What do you have?
58,000원 있습니다. 얘한테 모든 걸 다 쏟아부어서. 다 가져가. 다시 받아내주겠어. 내가 꼭 제기를. 어서오세요 고우기님, 반갑습니다. 똑같은 거 막 한 100개씩 있는 거 없나? 없네. 그럼 뭐야? 반갑습니다. (13,000원이면) 되겠지.
Farewell. Good luck
Yeah.
on the pub.
기다려라. 내가 다 털러 온다. 다시
Out at
바다로.
the Bulgarian chapter of the Transnational Legends.
나부터 토하고 있어. 아 진짜. 아 장갑도 조합을 해야 되네. 언제 하지?
The world's never. Craft some.
요거 하지 않았나? 안 했네? 아 방어의 수업을 껐구나. 아이고야 씨 그러면은 15,000원에서 2,000원 어디서 구하지? 어? 뭐야? 왜 돈 안 나가요? 아, 이 사람이 가지고 있는 돈이구나. 아, 그냥 공짜였네? 아, 뭐야. 나 이거 하면 돈 나가는 줄 알았는데? 아, 이 사람이 그냥 가지고 있는 돈이구나. 아이씨, 뭐야, 이거. 괜히 건 먹었잖아. 나 지금까지 뭐 한 거지? 머리야. 방어. 있구나. 다른 거 좋은 거 없나? 없어. 그냥 이거 해. 이게 제일 좋다. 좋았어. 바이바이.
네.
만티코어 넣으러 가야겠다. 어디였지? 무슨 소리지? 고양이 소리 아닌 것 같고. 이런 얘 나오는 거 하악하악 이렇게. 뭐야 이거? 아 맞다, 내가 화살 버렸지. 아 이거 뭐 쓰지도 못하고 무게만 그냥 먹어버리고, 팔지도 못하고 쓸모가 없어. 그것도 버려야 되는데. 근데 왜 81이지? 뭐가 이렇게 무게가 나가는 거야? 원래 한 50에서 60 돼야 되는데? 아이, 팔아야 되는구나. 내가 언제 먹었지? 황금 접시 봐. 왜 이렇게 무거워? 갖다 버려. 다시 봐야지. 우리 그냥 관리인 심심할 것 같아서 다시 살리러 갔습니다. 살려서 주방장으로 데리고 왔어요. 제가 아주머니.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
유용하군.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Go.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesh and Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Go, 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 go.
You
갑시다.
lead.
No.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new.
열려라 참깨.
To open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this
좀
land. and
털어도
no
되지?
other.
친구야.
This was the first place they saw.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
씨, 잘 가야겠다. 떨어져 죽기 전에. 난 너무 잘 미끄러져. 뭐야 여기. 오 씨. 아 이거 3인칭 됐으면 좋겠다. 아래를 못 보네. 아래 좀 보고 싶다.
Glyphs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came
마스크?
from.
대시한문난 마스크.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
어? 오. 죽이면이잖아. 때리면이 아니라.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from my history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
이런 시스템을 더 빨리 넣고 난이도를 좀 더 올려서 했다면은 좀 더 재밌었을 텐데. 이런 세트템 시스템이나 그 난이도 좀 더 올리고. 어두워서 안 보여 하나도.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the
Scavenger
tunnel
hunt.
entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
안 나죠? 부셔야 되나? 그러네.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Its stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent, also my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Won't be able to. We must forge through this.
뭐야? 자폭. 맞다, 자폭. 깜빡했네요. 아, 아기처럼 자폭하는 걸 깜빡이잖아 내가.
Bait set. What now? Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please. You won't be able to. You must force through this, that is.
Smell the blood. Good. I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
굳이 앞에서 약 올리는.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
거 봐.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
대단하다.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
안경 때문에 안 나오네. 뭐야?
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting. The Count...
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
뭐야? 다 보이는데 손톱?
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef?
뭐였지 방금?
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
뭐야? 왜 그전 건 안 나와? 죽인 건 나오는데 왜 죽였는지는 안 나오네. 이게 끝이야?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes. That you'd
110번.
departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know.
종이를
See anything
받았다는 거.
else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
다 나오는 거
Clearly, the
아니구나.
situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlef first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlef.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
역시
It's our only
극단적인
lead.
일이 아니라 뒤에
I'll
누가
go talk
있었던
to
거야.
him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
그러면은 만약에 독단적인 누가 시켜서 한다면은 약점이 뭐가 잡힌 거 있는 건가? 약점 잡혔나 뭐? 응?
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
저기다.
Bootblacks don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
낮에? 아침이라서 그런 건가? 그러네.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
에이, 아버지는 아니고.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like. After we
진짜
tan
싸우게?
his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well.
그거 하자,
Which
매워.
is all the same to me.
아, 뭐야.
Don't do anything rash.
Break your
Circle
necks,
him!
bang
Circle
them
him!
teeth.
죽겠다.
Now front at it!
Circle him! Circle!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
이분도.
I'm investigating the beast on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men. What are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out though.
Uh-huh. I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
잘 가, 얘들아. 꺼져버려. 자식들이.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
네 인조? 뭘 물어봐?
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait!
Gentleman.
Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp.
말 잘하는데?
A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing.
야,
A
장난
modest
없는데 너?
sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What?
미쳤어.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign.
야,
I want a new box
오페크라운이라니.
too. New
물론
polishes,
내가
new
노말
brushes.
템 몇 개
And if I've
팔면은
enough coin left,
얻을 수 있긴
I'll buy
할
a share in a
건데
launderer's. Get
이
wastewater for
일반인한테 엄청
free.
큰 돈인데 500크라운이면
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
아니야, 돈 주자. 그래, 내가 투자해주마.
All right.
에이,
Let's see if we can't figure something
투자해준다.
out.
돈 많아. 뭐야? 에이, 다 가져.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
이것도 짜증 있어?
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
그래,
Know where I
진짜
might find him?
너무
No? But you could
사람
wait
죽이는
here.
이미지하고 너무
Perhaps he'll stop
상반되잖아.
by.
Don't have the time for that.
뒤에 진짜 뭐가 있는
Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. Earn piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this
야,
vial
그거 나도
if
주라.
you tell me where the man we seek
내가
lives.
내가 그냥
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman
설마
lives
이거
there.
알려줬다가서
Worth checking.
애들 죽이지
Might happen on
않겠지.
a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
뭐야, 피 왜 이래 이거?
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Wanna play blind man's bluff?
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
여기야?
We shall talk later. Let's find Detlef.
계십니까?
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
왜요? 왜 환장해요?
Give me a moment.
갑자기 방송 멈추더니 화면이 안 나와. 소용 좀 더. 그러면은
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that
다른
would come in
방송 안
awful handy.
보신다면은
I considered it
편히
briefly, but
주무셔야 될 것
ultimately
같은데
concluded it would be terribly
아까
dull. Come,
오늘 유도도 하셨다니까 몸도 피곤하실 텐데 일찍 주무세요. 피로해질라.
He here? Sense him.
no, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
혹시 모르니까 녹화시 눌러놔야겠다.
Let's look around.
그래, 살펴보자.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
설마 이게 문제는 아니겠지.
Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
아무리 봐도 진짜 좋은 사람 같은데 아마. 응? 무슨 문제가 있는 거야? 넌 죄를
No
지었으니
dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little
내가
trinket.
이걸 좀 가져갈 문제 없겠지? 오늘
Sometimes I
목이 왜
think I
이래?
might end up like one of these toys. Somebody fixed this recently.
그래. 엄마야.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
잠깐 나간 건가? 설마 위에 올라간 데 있는 건 아니겠지?
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest.
아 밀지 마.
Need
아이
to look around.
진짜. 왜 밀어?
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord.
A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed, Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous.
As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself.
Whoever it is someone new.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Why do you think that? Any
내
signs or
친구한테 안
clues to that
알려주려고
effect?
했던 건가?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared